I met Lester in the summer of 1975. Moved into a house in South Oklahoma City that was about 4 doors down from where he and Carol and Lance lived. I don't think Candace was born yet. Lester was very personable. He worked hard. Lester's just always been a fun person to be around and a great supporter of the Chamber and what goes on in Oklahoma City.
Well, I know that he's passionate about his business because he's always there.
I think still to this day, Dad works 6 days a week.
6 days a week.
If he could, he would probably work 7. We have to tell him to stop.
I see his van at the flower shop at 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning, and it's typically there at 6:30 and 7 o'clock at night.
It's his hobby, it's his life. He loves what he does. He loves to help other people.
He loves the customers.
Loves the customers. Yeah, the friends that have come.
I'm sure that he is working hard, but he takes time to smell the roses.
In the almost 40 years I have known Lester, I have never thought of him being handicapped.
I often think when I'm irritable and grumpy, and as we all get, and why does that happen to me? Think about Lester Howard. I'd like to be more like Lester Howard.
Lester had polio when he was in high school, and it was really unfortunate, and he's been in a wheelchair ever since. But there's lots of people that have handicaps, not nearly as bad as Lester, that they never give a positive attitude, never have a positive attitude about things. Lester is never like that. I just never thought of him as having a handicap.
I think the big thing that I know about Lester is his leadership, and whenever there's a problem, Lester's there and willing to serve.
Leadership was always something that Mom and Dad both, stress and continues to stress. Being a leader in the community, being actively involved in the community, and the things that can certainly enhance your life as well as the people around you. Whatever
committee and work that's something important issue for South Oklahoma City, you'll find Lester Howard in the middle of it trying to help get it done.
The year that Lester was the incoming chamber president at the planning retreat that year, which I think we held down at Lake Murray, Lester was doing what the chamber president is supposed to do, get the board and the people that are there excited about the program of work that's for the upcoming year.
He had given his speech and got everybody revved up.
Lester probably had a couple of drinks and he let his words get a little bit garbled, and he was trying to urge the board and the folks that were there to take this program of work forward. And he came out with, I think he said it, we need to forge headward. And nobody knew what in the heck Lester was talking about. Forge, yes, that's a word. Headward, yeah, but we'd never heard them put together before.
And it brought everybody to the floor laughing. And I don't think, I know Dennis and Jack will never let him forget it.
But we just, let that go as a Lesterism.
Well, Lester has been involved in the South Oklahoma City Chamber in a big way for many, many years.
He's just been a stalwart of South Oklahoma City.
He's always been a champion of the Chamber from day one.
Lester was always, interested in improving the community and improving his business, but he knew selling the Chamber was a lot more important, it seemed to me, than selling his business. He had the big picture outlook where if the Chamber does well and represents the community, well then it's going to help all the individuals and businesses.
Dad always believed that the South Oklahoma City Chamber of Commerce has been the heartbeat of the city. It's where growth comes, where his dearest relationships and friendships have come. It's where his family is. So everything South Oklahoma City is to him is the South Oklahoma City Chamber of Commerce.
People like Lester are the people that make the world a little better each year. And that's what life's really about. And most people don't tackle those issues and embrace giving back to their community and being involved and saying, I own part of this community and I'm responsible. Lester always does and always has.
We couldn't expect or desire a better father than what our dad is. We are just so honored by him and proud of everything that he's done, from the moment that he goes to work early in the morning until he's finished at the end of the week. He is a nonstop go-getter, and we're just so proud of him.
You gotta take it in. This has gotta be a good life. This has gotta be a good life. This could really be a good life, good life.
There's not a better guy that I've known over the last 30 years, and there's not a person in Oklahoma City that I think has contributed more. There's lots of good people, but Lester's right up there at the top of the list with me as a person that's cared and helped and been involved and helped make our community a better place. I love Lester Howard.
Lester, I can't think of anyone in the past who has received this award that deserves it more than you do. You've been a model citizen for Oklahoma City for as long as I've known you. You've been a great supporter of the South Chamber and of all of the initiatives that have gone on in Oklahoma City for the last 40 years that I've known you, and congratulations, well deserved.
Forge Edward!